Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining, taking time out of your rather busy schedule and joining our first live experience, the winter edition. We hope to be offering you more such exciting live experiences in the future, and the commitment is to make sure that you are aware of all the advances and trends happening in the medical and pharma industry, as much as we are committed to help physicians and doctors and all healthcare professionals make their continuing medical education easier. Um, I would also request all of you who are watching in LinkedIn and YouTube to please put on your comments and ask your questions as we go on with the session, and we can get our panelists to also answer as we get along with the Q&A part. Without any further ado, allow me to please introduce you to our today's panelists. We have Daniela Clape, who is the CEO and founder of Xpeer. Hello,
Hi,
Daniela.
Shri. Hi.
Hello. Thanks for joining. We also
Thank you.
have Jose Viasca, who is our Chief Scientific Officer. So
Hello, Sri.
I
Hello,
welcome,
Daniela.
Hi.
yes. And last but not the least, we also have Leila Sturua, who is our Medical Director,
Hi,
who's
everyone.
also joining from Georgia.
Thank you,
Hi.
Sri.
Hello. Yes.
Hi.
I would like to also let all of you know about the networking session. That's one unique part about how we run at Xpeer. So I hope you will also be able to join us through the QR code. You can just scan the QR code and start networking with everyone and anyone among us. Also, there is a quick reward that is available. If you could use the reference code leverage21,
Shri,
you
maybe
can.
we can put that on screen, no? To make it easier for the people.
Yes, it's being shared. I hope you can see it now.
Now we see it.
Great.
The networking part.
Yes, exactly. So in order for you to be able to network with all of us, you can just do the scanning, which is the new age way of being able to network with all of us, unlike the old physical ones. And also, one of the biggest reward that you can take away for having being patiently listening to us and also to learn more about what we do, you can use this reference code, which will help you to have a 1-month premium free access to all our videos in Xpeer. So without any further ado, allow me to introduce you to Daniela Clape, who will further help you understand about today's topic, which is leveraging technology for continuing medical education. And that's what we're going to see. So all yours, Daniela.
Thank you, Shri. One of the hot topic that everybody is talking about is, do physicians really want to continue to be trained digitally, or do they only want to go back to face-to-face meetings and events? So that's the hot topic we'll deal with today. Before the pandemic, physicians already wanted medical education to be delivered in a way, in a new way, easy way. No, I did hundreds of interviews around the world before creating Xpeer, and all the physicians were saying the same. Bring me the congresses in an accessible digital format. This is really what I want, what I need. Of course, now with the pandemic, digital can be overwhelming, no? So let's take a look at the pros and the cons of the digital format. So I will now share the screen with you with some images I prepared. Do you see the slide 3?
Not just yet. I think it's just loading. Yeah, now we can see it.
Okay, so yes, it happened to us all, no? We go to that event because we see the program and the title and we think it's great, and we go there and it's just boring. It's not what we wanted, and events can be also very passive, no? We are not very active, we don't interact, no? So it can be rather boring. Online, it can be a little bit more entertaining because we have control. We can really interact with the content in our terms, no, our own terms. We are in control. Also, usually when it's a face-to-face event, we are with a crowd and it's general topic. The message is general. It's not personalized to you, and you are unique. when you're online, you can directly go straight to the point you want and really select the contents that are relevant to you. So it's also a pros. Then traveling is not for everybody. Yeah, it can be some made for some elite. No, you don't have time or you don't have money to travel to congresses and events. Whereas online it's accessible, and on the mobile phone even more, because any village, even in Africa, can have a mobile phone with a good internet solution, internet connection, sorry. Also, traditional medical education tends to be long, days, hours, and online, the king format is really micro-learning. And in Xpeer, this is what we do. Our courses are mostly 1 hour, 2 hours most, and it's split it into micro-learning of just minutes to be able to digest it easily online. Then also, when you go face-to-face, sometimes it's very theoretical, no? Because again, it's passive. You are not active with the content. Digitally, it tends to be more practical, no? Because you have to interact, maybe to do some questions, maybe to interact and demonstrate that you learn something with quizzes and so on. Or you can see tutorials, no? Live tutorials are in this, as in this example. Also, traditional medical education. In an event, we see most of the time boring PowerPoints. And when we are online, we can maybe work a little bit more the content and let's go Hollywood style, no? Why not? So this was for me the things I wanted to show you. And I would like very much to get your opinion, Jose.
Sure, Daniela. Actually, I prepared a couple of figures to show that many of the points you have highlighted are actually supported by evidence that is published in scientific journals. So if we put on now, yes, you see here that the Nature journal asks the readers, researchers all across the world, what was their opinion about if conferences should continue to be virtual or have a virtual component after the pandemic. Okay, this survey was run some months ago in the middle of the lockdowns because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and as you see, around 1,000 responses were gathered, and 74% of the respondents say that yes, medical education conferences should keep on being virtual or at least have some component. If they ask about the reasons for their opinions, and as you see, regarding the aspects they appreciated most about virtual conferences, 49% said because they were more accessible. And also 21% said because of their lower carbon footprint and other reasons such as lower costs and others. It's also interesting what were the drawbacks that the respondents said about virtual conferences. And as you see, 69% of the people say that because of poor networking opportunities or time zone differences, or because of technical issues that had something happened. So yeah, Daniela, basically what you said is resonates with these points, right?
Yes, and for poor networking opportunities, which is the negative aspect of online, we believe that with the format you can experience with us at the end, it will be better. No, it's a good way also to network, but we have to do networking opportunities. So let's stay with us until the end, and
Sure.
also as a take-home message, what you can do tomorrow to leverage technology for your digital medical education. Well, I would say you can start putting your digital content on Xpeer, make your content as sexy as Netflix, give the HCPs the freedom to watch content anytime, anywhere. Engaging is giving the power to the users. No? What do you think, Leila, about technology applied to medical education?
Well, actually, recently there are a lot of talks about a pandemic and technology, but not pandemic, actually, rather digital era itself demands transformation, how to teach and reframe education. Nowadays, digital skills have become a fourth key competency alongside reading, writing, and arithmetic. That's why digital learning and teaching become the must for all educational levels, from primary school to universities and continuous education providers. Medical education is not exception at all, of course. It's adapting to digitalized healthcare systems and a digital generation of younger doctors. It was a very interesting study performed by Association of American Medical Colleges. This study showed us that up to 70% of second-year medical students watch online videos for medical education information, and almost 80% of them use other online content for the same purpose, at least once a week or even daily. Lecture halls in medical schools have less and less students, even if schools offer the best lecture in the world. The number of students who choose that method of delivery is low, so classical static formats no longer effectively work. To keep the attention of millennials, the educational content must have excellent visuals, storytelling, dialogue to their attention. Didactical concepts targeting the changed learning habits of the learners are more successful regarding the acceptance and learning outcomes. Digital education has several advanced features, and particularly no time, no borders availability, as Daniela said. Learning versus teaching, ownership of learning processes. It's cheaper, thus more affordable and accessible for more learners. Has user-centered design and provides personalized learning experiences. Creates shorter pathways to new skills, which is absolutely crucial nowadays. Enables learners to close specific competency gaps or add specific skills to meet immediate career goals. Inspires education through self-autonomy in learning and ease of use. On the top of this, learning apps stand to speed with not only the latest on digitalization, but also convenience for users. Everyone prefers to have information in their pocket, anytime and everywhere, and doctors are not the exception at all. They are super busy people and prefer to save every minute, even time to switch on the computer. So solution is right here for everyone. Download the Xpeer app, learn and enjoy the same time through on-demand content or live streams. Be inspired and inspire others to learn more.
Well said, Leila. Thank you so much for that. Really, it was very important to know how online and digital communication is being used predominantly and how difficult it is to actually to engage with doctors and physicians. So I would like to again invite Jose, who can maybe explain us a little bit more about why, apart from the fact that the digital content is so important, why quality and rigor is also is the epitome that we have to consider.
Sure, Sri. Thank you very much. Let's say some words about quality and rigor in continuing medical education. And well, at the end, continuing medical education is about helping doctors and physicians provide the best possible care, right? And what is the best possible care? One crucial parameter is that it must include the most recent knowledge, and that comes and goes to research, okay? However, our research is an immense task, right? Every year, thousands of papers are published, and not all of those are relevant for directly applicable clinical practice. So at the end, continuing medical education is about filtering all that huge amount of papers and giving in an easy way to doctors those relevant research papers. And the way to filter those is through a funnel using these three main criteria: impact, applicability, and quality. Impact refers to the effect size of the clinical intervention, right? It's not the same strategy that extends survival for 5 years or than another that only extends it for life survival for 1 week, right? Applicability refers to how generalizable are the findings, so how directly the doctors can implement those discoveries in their day-to-day patients they are treating and handling every day. And quality refers to how trustworthy are the findings of the research because of how well conducted is the research study. So at the end, in continuing medical education, we want to show and give doctors all those papers that are in the golden box here in the top right part of this three-dimensional plot, right? Those papers that are highly applicable, that have a high impact and high level of evidence. Now it's all about scientific rigor, which is a set of standards investigators use to evaluate the quality, the trustworthiness, and the value of research. Scientific rigor, what it is? Well, it has to do with two crucial ideas, concepts in healthcare. One is accuracy. How likely are that the findings hit the target? And the second one, very important in health research, is reproducibility, which is the consensus among experts about what is the findings and what are the actual interventions that are safe and have high efficacy. So let's see quickly how in Xpeer you can have accredited content. This is a video in which you will see the platform. I have an overview how accreditation works in Xpeer. Xpeer is accredited by the European Accreditation Council for continuing medical education, providing credits for the courses that are published in the digital platform. These credits are valid in 25 countries in Europe and also in the United States, in Canada. And as you see here, it's a kind of Netflix platform with boxes. Each of those boxes is a course. And here you see one example of one course. Every course contains a series of elements, information about accreditation, but also videos included in a series of containers or modules. And at the end, when users complete the course, can do the exam, the multiple option quiz, and if successfully passed, it will receive the diploma directly in their emails. We will see that later. You see, if you click get the diploma, it's sent to the email. So basically, it's that. Let's see, and let's confirm actually how it works. You go to the email after clicking the obtain the diploma, and you will see, maybe it's in the other inbox option. You see here in the email, the PDF with the diploma. And this is the diploma, a typical diploma of one accredited course you can get in Xpeer. Let's go one slide. Here is the example diploma. It shows the number of credits, completion date, and the exact content the user has done. So this is basically everything, how you can get credits and content accredited in Xpeer.
That's great. Thank you so much, Jose, for showing that. I would like to also invite Daniela to have a few final words, because I remember you mentioned about how you could make your content really sexy by showing some Netflix-style videos and make it more engaging. And I really love the part about how Leila mentioned about how the world is evolving now and how digital education and digital transformation is being a key. And summing up with also what Jose said about quality and rigor, because just not giving a good engaging content, but also is very important that it is with accuracy and reliability and so on. So maybe you would like to summarize all of it.
Yes, so I believe the best summary is what you just said. Format is important, and you have to build really amazingly good audiovisual content right now to have the attention of the public, of the HCPs, because if not, they will skip it. Digitally is like that. It's as easy as poop off. So this is important, the format. But of course, it has to be linked with topics that are relevant for the audience. It should answer a pain point they have in a very practical way, with really tutorial style, as a tutorial on YouTube, no? Really step-by-step way to do things, not generic, not theoretical. And this is, as Jose said, should be relevant, recent, and be certified in one way to be able to really believe that source, no? And that's what we try to do on Xpeer for 2 years now.
All right. Thank you so much. Really great information. We have some a question over here as we go into the question and answer session. So let me read out a few of the questions as much time we have and use it. So we have Witold Orlik who has a question here. It's regarding how we can find the best journals for continuing professional development in healthcare, and what are the recommended publishers that you would. I guess it's the question for Jose.
Sure, Sri. Thanks for the question. Well, there are quite a few scientific journals that are specialized in continuing medical education for the health professions, and as well as general medical journals, which also publish continuing medical education content. So regarding the former, the specialized journals in CME, you have the Journal of European Continuing Medical Education, the Journal of Continuing Education in the Health Professions, Medical Education, Advances in Health Science Education, etc. And also the big medical journals such as the New England Journal of Medicine, Lancet, the Journal of the American Medical Association, and PLOS Medicine also are some of the journals that also publish continuing medical education material. So the repertoire, the menu is quite varied.
Right. Thank you. Thanks for that. There's also one more question here from Roy Bagus, who's asking which are the legal bodies that give the accreditation for continuing medical education?
Jose again?
The legal bodies that provide accreditation in the case of Xpeer is the European Accreditation Council for Continuing Medical Education. It's in office adscribed to the European Union of Medical Specialists, which is an institution that has been existing for 50 years, and they are trying to ensure and raise the standards of medical education for all the specialties. Of course, you have agencies, accreditors agencies in other areas of the world. In the United States is the American Medical Association, and there are others in other parts of the world.
Yes, I will add to that you have, of course, entities at the national level, but we personally, even at the regional level, in some countries like Germany, for example, or Spain. So we chose really the European one because it's the only one to allow to accredit an app. And this is very important because it makes the process very easy and quick, because instantaneously, as we are accredited, we can decide to accredit the content just an instant as we upload it. No, so we really wanted that because it's in the philosophy of there are breakthroughs in medicine, and you don't have to wait months or years to get the information in a certified way. No, so that's why we chose that one.
Got it. Well, I can see a huge inflow of questions, and please be aware that we will answer each and every question of yours. Kindly apologize for the time constraint. We don't have a very long time, as you all know. So allow me to share once again the screen from where you can scan the QR code and start networking with us. So if any questions that is being unanswered, or any more doubts about how you can find the best documentation for accreditation, and even several ways that can help you better engage with your healthcare professionals, do not fail to scan the code that you see on your screen right now and start talking with us. We are available for the next 1 hour. This is the networking session that we are opening it, the virtual meeting room just for you, so that you can all join, and we are available to hear from you, all your suggestions, comments, feedback, questions. And I should also mention, as a reward, as a takeaway for attending this session, we are very much happy to welcome each and every one of you to come download our app, watch all our premium videos for free for 1 month by just using this code, this reference code, which says leverage21. With that, we'll wrap up the session for today. Thank you so much for all of you for being in here, patiently waiting, although we had a slight technical glitch at the beginning, but we are glad we could communicate and also have this interaction. Hope it was fruitful. Thank you so much for all of our panelists here for taking your time and sharing your great knowledge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye
Sri.
for now.
Yes, take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers from Xpeer.